Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is Sir Camelock, my Xtreme one-chunk Ironman. I started right here at Camelot Castle, and I didn't expect I'd be venturing all the way down to Witchhaven Dungeon and be tasked with a 1 in 32,000 drop of a smouldering stone from a hellhound. But it's actually okay, because I have a master plan to make my life a whole lot easier. Let's get right into it. I just quickly want to say before we start this video, just a massive thank you, dude. I have gained nearly 5,000 subscribers since releasing this episode 1 of the One Chunk, and I never thought they would ever pop off the way it has. It has 85,000 views, which is just absolutely mental to me. Thank you so much for the support you guys have given me, and I really hope that I don't disappoint with this series. I'll be uploading a video every 2 to 3 weeks of this series and just rocketing through those levels. I'm motivated more now than ever, so let's get straight into this video. Thank you so much. Hobgoblins are actually really awesome. They drop so many low-level seeds that are going to help power us through towards our 85 farming goal. And not to mention, they drop us our best in slot, which is a steel longsword, and then once I get a higher level, a steel dagger actually outweighs the steel longsword in damage because it's 4 tick versus 5 tick. So at the higher levels, when I start hitting harder, the max hit will be a bit less relevant, and it's only like 1 less max hit, so that attack speed then becomes better than that 1 max hit. These hobgoblins drop me both the steel longsword and the steel dagger. Hey, there's one of those lovely low-level seeds. A Taramin seed is always welcome. Oh, we got our best in slot currently. A steel longsword with a +9 melee strength over a iron sword. It is 1 tick slower, but I will take that. My max hit is going to be way higher. And I got a steel dagger as well. That is +1 magic bonus as well. So it's actually my best in slot magic weapon, as well as my soon-to-be best in slot melee weapon at the higher levels. The good old Freaky Forester event. Honestly, these events make me really happy now, because now obviously when you get the full outfit, you'll get XP lamps. These XP lamps will be part of the good old master plan, which I will speak about very shortly. Cheeky mystery box to open. An old boot. Better luck next time. 15 farming coming in. I guess it's time to start the proper farming arc now that we're farming actual seeds. I've just been using pineapples to grow super compost until now, and obviously a bit of raking. Hobgoblins are taking me a bit too long to kill at the moment, so I'm going to use my lovely steel longsword upgrade to take it to men and women and use that to level up my stats a little bit. Once I've got a higher attack, strength, and defense level, I'll go back to hobgoblins. That is 30 defense. So now I have 30 attack, 44 strength, and 30 defense. That should be good enough for hobgoblins, and I should be able to kill them a lot better now. These Varantil seeds are actually the most common herb seeds that hobgoblins drop, and they're going to be really good because they'll be the first seeds that we can plant. Ooh, that's my first loot beam on the account. That is a Ranar seed, bro. Okay. I am definitely going to take that. A dwarf weed seed as well. That's going to be an elite task to plant at like 79 farming. Long way away, but still a cool thing to see and pretty rare. Yo. It's a maze. Okay. Right, this is going to be part of the master plan as well. I'm going to quickly just run through the maze until I get to a chest. As soon as I get to a chest, I'm going to loot it. Alright, I've looted this chest. And now, as you can see in my chat, it says I got fire runes. This chest can give any elemental rune, including air runes, which is the only one that I can't get in my chunk. None of the monsters that I can kill drop air runes. They do drop fire, they drop earth, and they drop water, but no air. This is going to enable me to level up my magic and get an axe. I'm pretty sure another chunk man named Skeldor made this plugin that I'm using that tells you when the chest closes as well. It's called Amazing Chest. It makes life so much easier looting this chest. So basically what I'm doing here has been done on a lot of other chunk accounts, but I'll quickly explain it if you don't know what it is. Whenever you have this chest loot interface open, it stops your maze time going down. So it'll always be stuck on like 87% for me right now. As soon as I loot again, it goes down to 86%, so you lose 1% per loot. And it takes a minute for the chest to then obviously respawn, as you can see by this plugin. This means I can loot once per minute, and I can now loot, 87 times. It does mean it's going to take an hour and a half to get all of these runes, but it's the only way I can get air runes, like I said, so it's always worth it. It gives 10 of every elemental rune, but 15 of air runes, so that is lovely. You can even hop to a free-to-play world to have an even higher chance of runes if you don't need the attack and defense pots, as they're not free-to-play. As long as you hop back to a members world on like 1%, you'll get kicked out back to your normal chunk on like a chunk man, for example. Most players, the normal reward from a maze is going to be better than these elemental runes, but for me, who can't get air runes, this is goated, dude. Maze randoms are the key to everything. There we go, I got kicked out, and in my inventory, I have so many runes, dude. 100 fire, 90 air, 50 earth, and 100 waters. Not bad. There is my first ever Marantils harvested. That is so nice to be able to do herb runs now. I can also stack up a bunch of herbs with the eventual role of North Tavali as well, I guess. Look at that inventory. For most people, it's a pretty terrible inventory. It's mostly just limpwort roots and Marantil seeds. But for me, those Marantil seeds are huge, and I've also got 12 nature runes in my inventory, which is going to be a pretty big factor of my magic XP soon. So let me introduce to you my new and improved master plan. Everything is unlocked by these air runes, because I need air runes to cast Airstrike to start my magic training. Once I can start magic training, I can get all of the other runes I need for spells like Confuse and Weaken and low-level Alchemy, which I can then use to power level to 33 magic. That then unlocks the spell Telegrab. Again, it does cost air runes, but the maze randoms can supply those after I've used the initial air runes for starting the skill. The lore rune part of it, well, hobgoblins have that covered. It's possible to unlock Telegrab to then go ahead and Telegrab on the White Wolf Mountain from a ice giant. An ice giant drops a steel axe. This means as long as I can get to 6 woodcutting, I can use the steel axe and go ahead and start training up my fletching and get a magic shortbow made and use that to kill hellhounds. So I'm not killing hellhounds with an oak shortbow or a steel longsword. I'm going to be killing it with an actual weapon. So without further ado, let's work towards that goal. 19 farming coming in. There's Taramin being able to be grown. Obviously, that isn't part of our master plan, but we need 85 farming anyway. One thing that was asked in my previous video was to show my playtime, so I'm going to start showing my playtime at the end of every episode, alongside my stats, etc. But just for now, the previous episode ended at 9 days playtime, and I'm now nearly at 10 days. I'm at 9 days, 23 hours. If the strength coming in, we're getting more powerful. Another maze random, bro. It's literally the next day. This is awesome. Sign me up. I got to the chest at 90%. That means I get 90 loots. I never once thought the text saying, "You have found some air runes," would be like a dopamine rush, but it kinda is. Look at those air runes in the bank. With the ones I got from the clue scroll, we're now sitting at 228 air runes. Oh, I thought I was going to get another maze random then, but the mysterious old man gave me an uncut sapphire. This maze random, being my third one, is probably enough air runes to get my magic level up to a standard where I can then level it without air runes. Then I'll just need one more maze random, which I should hopefully get while leveling to 33 magic, and then I can start the Telegrab angle. 105 more air runes, anyone? Snapdragon Seed! That is awesome. I love seeing loot beams on this account because it doesn't happen very often. Alright, it's time to get that start of my magic training going. Gonna obviously just start with my best assault magic weapon, which is the steel dagger with that 1 magic bonus. And I'm just gonna kill men, cast the only spell I can cast to start the good old wind strike. Level 3 magic coming in. I think I'm gonna level with Confuse until I can get to Earth Strike, and then I'll use the rest of my air runes with Earth Strike to hopefully get to the higher weakened spells. There is Earth Strike. Okay, so now we can start using that and get a bit more XP. I got level 17 and I've unlocked Wind Bolt, and I think that's the play with my air runes now until I run out. It should hopefully get me to 19 to be able to use the curse spell, and that'll be a big chunk of my XP moving forward all the way to 33, alongside low alchemy at 21. Okay, I am all out of air runes. I may have made a mistake there, not keeping at least like 3 for one telegrab, but I'm sure I'll get another maze random and it'll be okay, hopefully. But yeah, I just kind of kept using it and I forgot that I had a low amount of air runes, so I just used them all up. But with that being said, I'm nearly 19. I'm just going to perform a couple of Bones to Bananas spells with my nature runes to get to 19. Then I can use Curse and then save all of my natures for low alch at 21+. There is the last bone needed, and that is a 19 magic. Alright, time to kill some men and women and use Curse to level, I guess. The good thing about using Curse on men and women is they drop Earth runes, so they can supply me back the runes that I need to cast it, because Earth are the ones that I need the most. The things you sacrifice as a chunk, man. Those easy clues on the floor really hurt me, but I can't do any of them. I figured I'd train my range on men and women, as I'll be training up my melee stats on hobgoblins a lot, and there's 40 range while getting earth runes to obviously level up my magic to 21. I'm very close to 21 magic. And with this spell, 21 magic and low alch unlocked. So I just took out a bunch of stuff from my bank, a load of dupe like steel items and iron items, and even a couple of diamonds. They alch really well because they're cut and they're worth quite a lot. They're just from a random event. I have no use of cut gems at the moment, so might as well alch them for some GP, as the GP will be more useful to me. Let's see where this gets us. Damn, that was really good. I now have 16k coins and nearly 24 magic. Let's go. I have been lamping woodcutting. I need to get to 6 for the steel axe, and I think this is the play. With this count check, I am now level 2. Another mystery box. What we got? A cabbage. I'll get the mithril scimitar one day. Hey, I can't really complain because I got the steel plate body already, so I'm happy. 24 magic coming in, just doing some low alchemy on the excess steel items that the hobgoblins give. Hobgoblins, apparently. I can't say that word. I honestly did not realize I was that close to level 500 total, with 36 attack right there. Honestly, the stats are coming along. With this farm run, that is level 26 farming. This level is important because I can now plant limpwort roots. Now I can plant something in my herb patch and my flower patch every run because hobgoblins shit out limpwort roots. Level 40 defense coming in, so we have our stats coming along pretty nicely, and it's kind of crazy. Even with our stats being somewhat decent now, it's still only 150 magic XP an hour in the nature rune drops, so it's going to be a while before I'm 33 magic. My first ever limpworts harvest, and it gave me 5. Nice. Kind of a big level here. My first overheads on the account, 37 prayer just with normal bones. Protect from magic, unlocked. Okay, I think I might have been a bit stupid lamping woodcutting. It occurred to me that doing forestry events is woodcutting XP and potentially XP in like a different skill, right? You can get a little tiny bit of hunter XP for the fox traps and thieving XP for the nests. I was doing woodcutting on my main group Ironman because I wanted to AFK something on there, and I was just like, forestry exists. So I'm going to AFK here, and I don't know whether I'll be eligible for XP by just standing here when the event spawns. I know they've done a bunch of changes to forestry, so I don't really know how it exactly works. If I have to be chopping the tree to get XP, then I'll continue lamping. I can't harvest any logs without an axe, but it looked like it gave me like that buff for standing in the rainbow. So I'm about to go for dinner. I'm gonna have mobile up and just AFK here. When an event spawns, I'm gonna try and join in. Hello, post Maikeru here because my mobile has a terrible microphone. But I can join in with the events and it gives me woodcutting XP. As you can see here, I'm getting XP for just nurturing and growing this tree back. The XP drop at the end was 36, which is the equivalent of a lamp for me, right? Just in one forestry event. That's so good. With this Fox random event, I just have to disarm the traps, and at the end of this event, guess what I got? I got 6 wood cutting, just while eating dinner, bro. That would have taken so long with lamps, and also I get to use my lamps now in another skill, which is going to be crafting, because I need bowstrings to also make a higher tier bow. I have access to flax, I do have access to a spinning wheel, because there might be a forgotten one in Witch Haven. Honestly, making myself a magic shortbow is getting closer and closer. All I need is 10 crafting. And an axe, obviously. There is 26 magic. These levels are coming in pretty fast for you guys, but yeah, 150 experience an hour. These levels take a while. With this book of knowledge, we will start the crafting leveling era to level 10 for bowstrings. Level 1 always takes forever to lamp to level 2, but then it starts getting easier and easier, so level 10 shouldn't take too crazy long, especially with how much I play because I'm a huge nerd. 28 magic coming in. I've been cursing men and women because I got a bunch of water runes stocked up and body runes stocked up from hobgoblins, so I only need earth runes, which men and women drop, and I can just continuously cast Curse whenever I get those rune drops. A really cool thing I found on the Chunk Picker website that Source Chunk has made, huge shout out to that man, this website is so good. He's added the probability of being able to do clues within your chunk. I have 4 easy steps that I can do out of 162 possible steps, making it a 1 in 40 chance for me to have a solvable easy step as a drop. That means it's going to take me a long time to get another easy clue, but I might try and get another easy clue done at some point. It's just probably going to be pretty difficult. What? Prison Peak can give an XP lamp? I did it just to try and get some like uncut gems. So it has a 1 in 4.7 chance of giving an XP lamp. That's crazy. They added that when they added it to the ones that when you have a full outfit, it gives you an XP lamp instead. That's so cool. Definitely going to be doing Prison Pete every time I get it now. Level 31 farming coming in. That is a stupidly good level for this account, because the lowest tier of allotment seeds I can get from hobgoblins and ogres is strawberry seeds. This means I can finally do a full farm run. I can grow 2 allotment patches, a flower patch, and a herb patch. Both of my strawberry plants have died. This means that I think I'm going to kill men and women and train up my mage and use range at the same time to train that a bit, while continuously checking on this, because I can see this allotment patch from men and women. And then I can come back, water it, make sure it grows, and if it gets diseased, I can cure it. I didn't even notice. I was just in my zone, killing men and women. 40 prayer, bro, from normal bones. There is protect from missiles. My second protection prayer, I just need 43 for protect from melee now. I'm so glad I've been keeping an eye on these patches. Look at that. Those strawberry plants need to be cured, bro. Time to cure these bad boys and make sure they grow. There it is, a full farm run. Now that is satisfying. That makes me happy, man. If you didn't know, farming is legit my favorite skill in old school RuneScape. I don't know what it is about farming. It just feels satisfying when your stuff grow. You get either a lot of money for it as a main account, as an iron, you level up herb lore with it. And I just love farming contracts as well. Not that I'm going to do them on this account anytime soon, but yeah, everything about farming in old school is just so much fun to me. So this is literally just happiness to me. Another mystery box coming in here, which gave me 1 body rune. I missed a level for this one, so 50 range screenshot on the screen, as long as I've remembered to add it, because I'm a good editor, man. And I am very, very happy with that. That is the level that I need for a magic shortbow. Not that I can make one yet, but, future me will be happy with that. I never once thought that seeing 4 nature runes on the floor would make me as happy as it does on this account. I'm loving the 1 chunk life because of things like this, man. It just feels so good to see that. It's 124 magic XP every time I get one as a drop. Level 30 magic. Oh, we're so close to telegrab. I can taste it, bro. Oh, with this genie, this marks level 2 crafted. Oh, that's lovely. Every lamp now is going to be so much better, and level 10 will be so much easier. One thing I haven't done yet on this account is start the Sea Slug quest. It's part of my chunk goals, so that is a chunk goal complete. I can't continue any more of the Sea Slug quest because I need swamp paste, and I can't get that. Oh! You gave me a cosmic talisman. Not exactly what we wanted. With this bone, that is 43 prayer. We have all of the protection prayers now. Actually kind of gaming. Oh, I've never had that with just normal bones ever before. So that feels kind of cool. It's around 11,000 normal bones, I think. Now with my stats being pretty good, the Steel Dagger has overtaken the Steel Longsword. So the Steel Dagger will be my best in slot melee weapon of choice. Although when I do get telegrab, I will be able to telegrab a mithril mace from a giant as well, which then will become my best in slot. Pretty cool. Level 32 magic. My goodness, we are one level away. But once I get a maze random, the runes that I get from that maze random, like the earth runes for curse and stuff, might even get me level 33. So I'm probably going to wait for a maze random and move from hobgoblins to ogres, as I need to get a long bone and a curved bone. I'm going to hop a bunch of worlds and just buy 100 bronze arrows in every single world. The reason why I'm only buying 100 is they're 1 GP, but then when they go down to a stock of 900 or less, they're 2 GP. I only have 60k coins to my name, and I want to, try and make them last as long as possible. This will be one way to do it. I can just buy 100 every hop. It wouldn't take long to get a couple thousand. And there is 4,000 bronze arrows with 600 from just drops from men and women. That's pretty good. That will do a while at ogres. Ogres are really cool. I like them with range. I'm not going to lie. I can just stand in this little safe spot. Neither of the ogres can hit me. They become unaggressive after like 10 minutes. And life is good. I'm chilling. Level 44 prayer from the big bones of the ogres. That unlocks Eagle Eye, which is actually stupidly big for the account. Now I can just flick Eagle Eye constantly. It gives me more accuracy and +1 max hit. So that's pretty large. And if I mess up my prayer flicking, there's actually an altar right here, just above the entrance to Witchhaven Dungeon. I killed like 200 ogres in this trip, and look at the supplies that I got. 5 Marantil seeds, 5 Livewort seeds, Paralander, Ranar, Taramin. Like, it's so good. Absolutely amazing. Level 38 farming coming in, which unlocks good old Toad Flax. We've had a bunch of Toad Flax seeds from ogres as well, so we can start planting those. We've been planting Haralander recently as well, and it's been pretty good XP. Honestly, flicking these ogres feels so good. All I have to do is wait for the audio cue of the ogre making like a little grunt sound when he gets hit, and the damage number to pop up, and I can just flick the Eagle Eye on and then off. And then I'm constantly flicking, and it just feels so good. It's so easy to do. I can watch a movie at the exact same time. I don't even have to look at the screen with the audio cues. So, yeah, I love this. This is actually way better than expected with an oak short bow and bronze arrows, bro. They actually die pretty easily. Their range defense is like next to nothing. So, even though I haven't had a maze random yet to telegrab and get my axe to get a better bow, I don't really need to right now, because I can go for the curve bone on these and get a decent amount of kills per hour. 45 prayer coming in, that gives me a Mystic Might. One thing that I do want to talk about is how I've set up my prayer book like this, because I think I'll probably get some comments on it. All you gotta do is right-click your prayer icon and do prayer reordering or prayer filtering. Both of them work. And you can like right click and hide prayers or like drag them around and stuff. And you can just make your prayer book look however you want. That's pretty cool. Is it time? No, it's just an uncut sapphire. Looks like we just gotta keep killing ogres then. I honestly am enjoying this. It's fine. Yo, it is the big boy seed. This is the rarest seed drop from these guys, and also what I need for my chunk tasks. It requires 85 farming, which is why I need 85 farming in this chunk to plant a toadstool seed in my herb patch. Quite a hard one, but at least we have the seed ready to go. And we didn't go dry on the seed while, farming the curved bone or something, because killing these post-curved bone would have been annoying. Oh, long bone coming in. I was a little bit dry on that one, but I mean, going dry on the long bone doesn't matter. It's the curved bone you don't want to be dry on. 1,177 ogres for that bad boy. That is a chunk task done. Kind of a big one. 40 farming right here. I've been doing a bunch of farm runs, and I've been getting a stupid amount of seeds from the ogres while going for the 5k kills for curved bone, or more if I go dry, obviously. But it's definitely paying off for these early farming levels. Once I get my axe and I unlock woodcutting, I'll be able to do the fruit tree in my patch, which will make 85 way easier. Ooh, account check. With this lamp into crafting, I am now level 3. That was a collection log slot that I did not expect to get. I got a Hespori seed from harvesting my limpworts. It's cool to see a collection log, but I don't think I'll be planting this one anytime soon. 69 is the number. Not only is this a good level, and, you gotta do the whole hee 69, but it also gives me a new max hit, so I can now hit 10s while prayer flicking and 9 when not prayer flicking, which is kind of insane. In 10s with bronze arrows, sign me up. I'm going to come back to men and women with these easy clues. I want to see if I can get another one done. Can't do this one, but if I can do another full easy clue for maybe an air staff, black axe, air runes, something like that for Telegram. Dude, I can do the easy clue. No way. Okay, it's taken me a long time to get this one. I got Sir K again? Dude, that's insane. There's the mime mask. This is literally me. Smiling on the outside, but in the inside, screaming internally every time I see a mysterious old man that isn't a maze. I just want that axe, man. Ooh, that's 3 steps that I can do now. Do I send a 3-stepper again? I personally think I should. Step 1. Found another clue. Step 2. Oh, a 2-step easy, bro. So, because it was a 2-step easy, I still have this excess step left over. I think I'm going to go back to ogres for a bit after this easy clue to try for that curved bone. But I wanted to break it up a little bit, so I'm probably going to bounce between men and women and ogres a lot. But let's open up this easy casket and hope to God that we get something good. Oh! That's actually really cool. I don't think I'm going to be using magic ever, really, because I don't have any air runes to cast offensive spells, but Amulet Magic Tea, man. That is a really rare one. Oh, and actually, a black dagger is my new best in slot weapon. Yeah, pretty good casket there. The black dagger doesn't give any extra strength bonus over the steel dagger, sadly, but a little bit of stab and slash accuracy. I guess it's something. It is my new best in slot, technically. 33 magic coming on in with the good old men and women giving me earth runes to use curse. In the comments in the last video, I saw this comment a couple of times, and it's actually really interesting. This cooking pot in Catherby Candle Store, it doesn't have an interact option. You can only right-click and examine it. But if you use food on the cooking pot, it actually cooks the food, which is very, very cool. So I could have cooked the rabbit from the episode 1 on this. And a neat. I figured I'd get one Hellhound kill. There's a safe spot near the entrance, I think, but I figured I'd just run in and protect from melee and slap them up. Kind of just wanted to get one kill for the combat achievement for killing one, and I mean, who knows? Maybe a 1k sea smoldering stone. There it is, the combat achievement, a demon's best friend, and no smoldering stone, dude, never lucky. I'll come back here when I have an actual weapon, like the magic shortbow, and then we'll kill more. That was cool, though. They actually weren't even that crazy bad with an oak shortbow, but I won't be using that. Back to ogres we go. 70 range. I've been here for a little while. We now have half of the KC for drop rate on the curved bone. We're at 2.5k ogres. 44 farming. Irrit leaf is now able to be farmed. I get a decent amount of irrit seeds from ogres, so let's start planting those on our runs. Back to Project Stabberoo, get an easy clue. Taking a break from ogres again. Let's see if we can get another doable easy casket. Level 60 attack. Maybe one day I'll be able to use dragon weaponry, but today is not that day. I'll continue with my black dagger. Ooh, a dunce random. Okay, this I wanted to test out because I saw this in a good old Josh Isn't Gaming video with his Yanil 1 chunk. Instead of continuing the dialogue box, if you just click Mordo again after doing a odd one out or whatever, it will give you the exact same one every time. This means you don't get any of those annoying like pick 3, you just pick one every time. It's just kind of cool. Useless knowledge, but kind of cool. I like that. Oh man, I missed it again. I was just vibing, burying bones, and I actually got 52 prayers. So I put a picture on screen. Look at that. 52 prayer. Yep, good. Only been on big bones and normal bones, but that does unlock Smite. I think I have every unlockable prayer now at this current time until like piety and stuff, but Smite's kind of cool to have, never having done prayer properly. Ooh, a doable step in Cathaby's Archer Shop. Very, very nice. So now I have 2 doable steps with the one left over from the previous 2-stepper. Alright, mystery box time. I want either rare drop table items that can drop like Rune Square or something, and obviously the Myth Scimitar, which is like a 1 in 15. Let's see what we get. Yes! Sorry, Sophie, I'm so sorry. Sorry, I scared you. Oh, I love you, Sophie. You're such a cute doggo. Look, smile for the camera. Look, yay! I got a mithril scimitar. Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh, sorry, Sophie. Sorry, I love you. Good girl. Not amazed, but that's massive. Look at that. Plus 13 strength bonus. Plus 16 slash. Oh my. Boom! I'm going to constantly hit 7s now. This game has just gone into easy mode. We are absolutely gaming. Holy moly. Oh, 1.7 DPS on Hobgoblins? Oh, that's so good, dude. That's actually sped up my kill time per Hobgoblin by like 5 seconds. So if I have to go back there for like nature runes or seeds or something, easy life now. I don't know when I actually got 22 out of 23 on random events, but I'm completely done on all of them. Oh my goodness, I was looking through pets just to see my heron, and I've actually had 2 rolls on heron. I'm 81 fishing. What? I must have been AFK at some point and missed the second one saying like you feel like you would have been followed. Holy. With this XP lamp from the genie, look at that. That is level 5 crafting. There's the 3rd doable step. Bro, that took like 16 hours to get that step. Oh my. I now have 3 doable steps though. That is awesome. And 1 step. Another clue. 2 step. Is it going to be the same as the last one? Yo, another 2-step casket. Let's go. Honestly, pretty damn good RNG with these easy clues. My first one was a 3-stepper, and then I've had 2 2-steppers in a row, which means I've got another leftover clue scroll on this one as well. Honestly, it's so lucky, man. It takes me a long time to get these steps, so I'm absolutely blessed that it's not like, you know, giving me super long stepper easies. There will be a time where I'll do 3 steps and it'll give me a 4-stepper and I'll cry, but that hasn't happened yet. So let's hope it never happens, right? Let's open it up. I mean, that was a clogger. Not really the easy clue that I was looking for, but you can't win them all. It's fine. We'll just do another one in the future. Gonna go back to ogres now, I think, for a while, and then we'll do men and women again if we need to. If we haven't had the maze random by then. A cheeky book of knowledge into crafting, level 6. Oh, it's so nice. I get lamps from every random now. Oh, I have completed the mime random. I've completed the random for the commando guy. I have all of the emotes. I have everything. So I can now get lamps from those and put those into crafting as well. Ho ho ho. Honestly, this level 10 crafting might happen before I've even unlocked my axe, which is kind of funny. What a good farming level. 47 unlocks watermelons. Lovely. I'm not going to grow watermelons. As you can see, these strawberries here are dead, but they're less important. I don't want my watermelons to die because the XP they give is actually really substantial. Next time I come back to men and women and I'm killing them for, like, you know, easy clues or whatever, then I'll watch over these, just like how I watched over my strawberries when I started growing them. I don't really want to grow watermelons while at ogres because I can't watch them and they will die. That is a lot of XP soon, TM. I have a lot of watermelon seeds from ogres and from hobgoblins and stuff, so that is very exciting. Bro, piss off, mysterious old man. Every time, he just never... It's never a maze, man. Oh, it's CBA. I've seen him so many times. I don't show in videos him, like, every time I see him, because it would just get annoying, but sometimes you just gotta show this stupid idiot. I got another mysterious box, so what's it gonna give me? Yo, rare drop table of 3,000 coins. That is actually pretty hard to come by, I think. Nice. Level 75 range. My goodness, I've been at ogres for a while. And I've unlocked the ability to use a toxic blowpipe and heavy ballistas. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to use those soon. Let me just go Zolra. Sounds great. Book of Knowledge. Going into crafting another level. Level 8 crafting. Oh, we're zooming. With this kill, I have hit drop rate of the curve bone from ogres. There is 5,000 ogre kills. I am on drop rate for long bones, which is cool, but I do not have a curve bone yet. Hopefully I'll see that soon. Another good old mystery box. Oh, maybe I should be dropping my easy clues when opening up mystery boxes? I would have got an easy clue from that one, and instead I got absolutely nothing. Interesting. Okay, that's the first time that's happened. With this lamp, that marks 10 crafting. It is now possible for me to go and make bowstrings, which is actually going to be really, really useful. 1, for crafting training, but 2, for fletching. It's going to give me more money with good high-tier strung bows, and it is going to give me more XP if I stock up some bowstrings now. Before we do our bowstrings, look at this farm run. Oh, it is lovely, man. Watermelons are going to give me big XP. Using the Witch Haven spinning wheel, it's time to go ahead and start on this crafting grind. I don't think I'll get all the way to 43, which is my new goal to cut a diamond, but I'll probably make a decent dent in it. Level 20 crafting, that allows me to cut sapphires, which I have a fair few of in the bank. So quickly pop into the general store to buy a chisel. This chisel will allow me to cut all of the gems that I get from random events. This general store is going to be goated moving forward. So let's cut these sapphires and see what level it gets me. All of my sapphires actually got me from level 20 to 22 crafting, so that's quite nice. Some free XP there. I'm so glad I've been checking on my crops every time I'm banking between my bowstring runs. Look at this. Everything is diseased. Literally everything would have died. Oh my. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Saved my watermelons, saved my herbs, and we are gaming. 27 crafting with that bowstring, which actually allows me to start cutting my emeralds as well now. My emeralds got me a level as well, 28 crafting. Very nice. This is why you do your random events, especially on a chunk, man. With this inventory of bowstrings, I got level 30 crafting. I think I'm going to leave it there now because I'll get a bunch more uncut gems from random events while doing the woodcutting, fletching, fire-making grinds, and all of that. So I should probably have 43 crafting in the bag now. But worst comes to worst, I can just make some more bowstrings later on. I may do that for GP anyway. This now starts the next era of lamping. I think I'm personally going to start putting them into Slayer again. That was what I started lamping, and I think we'll continue that. There is level 3. Yes! Oh my... Oh, I am insanely happy. It's the maze, bro. I waited so long for this thing. I just need to get to a chest, and the chest is miles away. Okay, we're going to use a bit of our reward getting there, but it's fine. Now we just loot this chest until we get Aaron so we can telegrab. Bro, I've been waiting for this chest for so long. Oh, I'm so happy. There it is! Aaron's from the chest. That text has made me so happy. The amount of dopamine flowing through me right now is insane. For some Aaron's of anything, man. Ugh. Let me just quickly talk on this maze random real quick and just how much this actually means to me. it unlocks woodcutting, right? And then that's going to unlock everything for this chunk, and it's just going to enable me to fully play this account to the best extent I can. I said earlier on in this video that, you know, I shouldn't have used up all of my air runes, but I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure I'll get a maze in time. Well, I was very wrong. I went crazy dry on the maze random, and because of that, I had to kill 6,000 ogres going for the curved bone with an oak short bow because I couldn't upgrade it. I was killing a bunch of men and women trying to get easy clues to try and do those to then get maybe a black axe, air runes, or an air staff or whatever, right? So I spent so much time there as well. And it's just absolutely crazy how many randoms I saw without the maze random. In 240 hours in-game time since my last maze random, I had seen 190 random events. That is just absurd. The chance of a maze random is a 1 in 24, man. So my RNG for that big bass in like episode 1 and the heron pet, it really came back to bite me here. But I'm a grinder, we stuck it out, and we got it done, and that's all that matters, right? So now everything is going to be opened up to us. We have our air runes, and I am so happy. I will say that it even got to the point where I was setting an alarm to wake up in the middle of the night to get on, to get a random spawn, and then go back to sleep. I really wanted that maze random. I just can't explain how crazy I went trying to go for this stupid thing. Anyway, just moving on. I'm not going to rant for too long. I just thought it was funny. Back out from the maze random, 90 air runes in the inventory right there. You'll love to see it. What a good sight. So now it's time to go use them up on some telegrabs, and let's go kill those ice giants. I'm just killing this one ice giant over and over and over again. It's close enough that it aggroes you so that it doesn't run away or whatever and cause issues of dragging me out my chunk or anything like that. So I'm just spawn killing this guy over and over again. I'm going to kill this guy until I get a steel axe, but I can also get the mithril mace, the mithril square shield, and black kite shield, which are all really good items for my account. They're all upgrades. But I'm here for the steel axe, and I can always come back here later with a better weapon to get the other stuff. If I get any of it before the steel axe, that's just a bonus. Wow, I got a mithril mace, bro. In 24 kills. That's a 1 in 128. Okay, the spoon's coming back, bro. Let's go. My first ever blood rune on the account as well. I'll telegrab that bad boy, as it's nice to just have in the bank, honestly. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I have played this account for 500 hours now, all leading up to this one item. This item unlocks so much, and dare I say it in the wise words of Settled, this literally changes everything. Let's just quickly talk about what I actually will be looking at in terms of chunk tasks now. So the new chunk goals with an axe, obviously, is the fletching cape. That is the 99 fletching cape in the Catherby chunk that I have. I have to get that now that I have a source of fletching. Another thing is the 99 fire making cape. I actually didn't think that was in my chunks. I thought it was in the Sears Village chunk, but it turns out that the fire making cape is just south of the Sears Village chunk right there, see? He wanders south of the chunk, which is technically the chunk with the flax in it that I have. So we got to get that. Obviously, with these comes the woodcut, and I need to chop a magic log. Obviously, I'm going to get 99 woodcut while getting these two 99s, so that'll be fine. I also need to burn a magic log, which is my highest tier of log to burn available to me, and I need to fletch a magic shield, which is the highest thing to fletch, but obviously I'm getting both of those shields to 99, so that doesn't really matter. I need to get 43 crafting now that I unlock bowstrings, and that's to cut a uncut diamond I got from a random event. That one won't be bad at all. And finally, I need to get 55 magic. Because I unlocked the telegrab spell, I actually don't need air runes to train anymore, right? I just needed the air runes for the telegrab and the start of this skill. This means I can train up my magic with just hobgoblin drops and stuff like that. So getting 55 magic in this chunk is going to be a requirement for high-level alchemy now. But that's going to be useful moving forward as well. I'll be able to alch a bunch of the fletching stuff and get a bunch of money. Sounds good to me. And that will be all started in the next video. I'm so excited to continue this journey. Something I didn't do in the previous video was an end of video summary, so I want to do that now for you guys. As you can see, my stats are on screen, 725 total level. We got a bunch of big combat stats while killing men and women and killing the ogres and hobgoblins. We killed 5,102 hobgoblins, 6,319 ogres. Sadly, we didn't get the curve bone from the ogres, so we're slightly overrate on that. But we're getting a bunch of good seeds from there, so it's not all bad. Then I also killed a combined total of nearly 28,000 men and women, in-game of course. And that was trying to get easy clues in order to progress the account, because I wasn't getting that maze random, right? I was trying to get another alternative avenue of unlocking the axe. Men and women literally got me to 60 attack, 70 strength, and 60 defense, which is nuts. Ogres got me to 78 range. I'm 56 prayer just with normal bones and big bones. These stats are absolutely rocketing. Very, very happy with how everything's gone. I'm even 52 farming, which is kind of big moving forward to the ultimate goal of 85. But 85 will be quicker now that I have woodcutting, because I have access to birds' nests, which will give me fruit trees to accelerate that farming progress. My time played is 21 days and 9 hours. I ended the first video with a bit over 9 days played, so that's over 12 days just in this video alone. And as always, thank you so much to the channel members. You guys help so much. I am a full-time content creator on Twitch and YouTube, so everyone who has a membership to the channel is supporting me heavily, and I very much appreciate it. Big shout out to Mike Dalton at the bronze tier, Miklos Aaron and Kevin Roussel at the silver tier, and the man, the myth, the legend, Super Cow at the gold tier. Thank you so much for the support, and I look forward to continuing this series and hopefully continuing to entertain you all. And as always, until next time, see ya.